Good evening and welcome to Pakistan Today from our Islamabad studio. I'm Victoria Lane. The United States and Iran have agreed on a framework to end the ongoing conflict and halt military operations, according to officials. The announcement follows intensive diplomatic efforts between Washington and Tehran. U.S. President Donald Trump stated that the agreement with Iran is now complete. Earlier, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif announced that a peace deal had been reached, with both sides agreeing to an immediate and permanent termination of military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon. The Prime Minister said the official signing ceremony will take place on June 19th in Switzerland. He thanked the United States and Iran for choosing diplomacy and also acknowledged the contributions of Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey in supporting negotiations. Further technical discussions are expected before the agreement is formally implemented. President Asif Ali Zardari has welcomed the Memorandum of Understanding between the United States and Iran, expressing hope that it will lead to a final agreement and lasting peace in the region. President Zardari said Pakistan has consistently supported dialogue and diplomacy, describing the development as a positive step toward the peaceful resolution of disputes and stronger international cooperation. He also voiced hope for greater peace, stability, and prosperity across the region and beyond. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has also welcomed the understanding reached between Washington and Tehran. He appreciated the trust placed in Pakistan by both sides and said the breakthrough demonstrates the effectiveness of diplomatic engagement and dialogue over confrontation. Ishaq Dar added that Pakistan will continue supporting efforts aimed at a peaceful resolution and is looking forward to the formal signing ceremony scheduled for June 19th in Geneva. Meanwhile, Iran's Supreme National Security Council has announced that war and military operations on all fronts, including Lebanon, will end permanently from Monday night. Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister Kazem Garibabadi said a broader agreement will be negotiated during a 60-day ceasefire period. According to Iranian officials, upcoming talks will focus on sanctions relief and additional measures designed to achieve a long-term settlement. World leaders have broadly welcomed the U.S.-Iran agreement, describing it as an important step toward regional stability. French President Emmanuel Macron, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, and Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba expressed support for diplomatic efforts aimed at easing tensions. Leaders from Europe and Asia also noted that the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz could improve global energy security and help stabilize international markets. Turning to domestic affairs, Pakistan's government has warned of major fiscal risks that could affect the next federal budget. The Finance Ministry informed Parliament that rising global oil prices, slower economic growth, revenue shortfalls, higher debt servicing costs, and climate-related disasters remain key concerns. Officials warned that a $40 increase in global oil prices could widen the fiscal deficit by 0.8% of GDP. The government has proposed a range of risk management measures to protect public finances and maintain fiscal stability. And finally, a 72-hour spell of monsoon rains and thunderstorms has claimed at least 10 lives and injured more than 40 people across Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Punjab. In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, 8 deaths were reported in incidents linked to roof collapses, electrocutions, and flash floods in areas including Bannu, Shangla, Mansehra, and Siren Valley. Rescue teams continue operations as landslides and rising river levels disrupt transportation and damage infrastructure. In Punjab, 2 people lost their lives and several others were injured in roof collapses and road accidents caused by heavy rainfall and slippery conditions. Authorities have urged residents to avoid unnecessary travel and stay away from rivers and flood-prone areas as weather conditions remain unstable. Emergency services remain on alert while local administrations continue monitoring the situation. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today. I'm Victoria Lane.